brothel, and then we're gonna go to the church.
Sure, he's still there.
Mm-hmm.
He will always be there.
Yeah. So, all right. So the brothel then.
Mm-hmm.
And here's where, let's see. This is actually in kind of a nicer part of town.
Mm-hmm.
What was soundtrack used for? Because it's used at the start of the scene, I think.
You're right.
No, it isn't.
It's just like BS. It raises the excitement level.
Okay.
And so, for example, you could use soundtrack and background specialty. Bullshit. You could use both of them to max out on the excitement. For example. Okay. So in a nicer part of town, in these town houses, one of them, which looks completely normal, except that every so often, it has a visitor.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of visitors?
I'm sorry?
What kind of visitor?
You're gonna see now. I'm gonna grab him under the arm, and we're walking in together.
No good to escape.
Mm-hmm. And so now, this is where you realize that things here are changed a bit. Somebody has spray painted crosses and like distorted religious symbols and things, and like one word in misspelled Latin. And
I don't think we speak Latin.
No, but the place is and the door is ripped off halfway. The place looks
empty.
Well, I didn't say the place was empty.
Are there lights coming from inside?
There are some lights inside.
There music?
Nope.
Voices?
Just to keep the door open.
It is half open.
No, we are walking in.
You're walking in. Yes. When you walk in, you will see that somebody has trashed the place, and there is at least one very badly injured or dead guy lying there, and you can see that a lot of things are broken, and you can see that somebody has hammered nails into the wall, and it's very disorganized and messy looking, and there's one great big smear of blood, and it looks like something has been dragged from the room in the blood into one of the hallways.
I'm gonna follow the blood.
Mm-hmm. And there you will find that there's a couple of corpses, and if you roll coincidence, and maybe coincidentally somebody survived, otherwise they're all dead.
But that will lower my coincidence.
I'm going to use my guts to eat the bodies, see if someone reacts.
Well, you don't have to hit them. I mean, you can use guts for anything.
Yeah.
You can say, I'm going to. But okay. Oh, I see.
See,
okay, okay.
If someone is going to grunt, he's alive.
Okay. So, in that case, roll your guts. This is transitional.
12. I can't count anymore. 21?
Okay, is that a 2? Yeah, 21.
21.
Add 6. So that's 27.
27.
And you have succeeded, beating my total, and so you end up with, somebody groans, says, no, please, no. And it is this is going to be sad and pathetic because this is one of the women who works there.
Are you asshole? I'm gonna.
Oops. Right. She says, please, no, don't.
Help her stand up, get away from the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Your fault, I asked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what?
I asked where we were.
And it's and she says, they showed up, there was all these guys had like crosses painted on their faces, and they had hammers, and they were hitting everybody.
When did they leave? How long
I don't
ago?
know. I don't know. I've just been hiding.
Okay.
I don't know. I've just been hiding.
Okay.
I think I fainted or something too. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. You know, do you know Pacino?
She isn't that like one of the boss guys?
Yeah, he frequents here.
Well, they all do sometimes.
Have you seen him tonight?
Listen. After Gold was killed, we were going to shut down. We were all going to get out of here. It was horrible.
So why didn't you?
We were just getting ready. We didn't have any guests tonight or anything, and then these guys showed up.
Uh-huh. I look towards him a little bit. Like,
What?
you know, I'm pretty sure some of these guys still have money within them, so just grab them and get away from here, lady.
She will snivel and whimper and otherwise be completely useless like an extra in an action movie and get out of there as quickly as she can.
I don't think there is anything here.
All these crosses.
Yeah, seems like we need to go to the church, but I still wanna ask around about Pacino, right? There are three mid bosses or whatever.
Right. There's two left now. There's Jari and Pacino. Gull and St. Clair are now dead, but you don't really know about St. Clair.
Yeah. So it would be nice to know where they are, because they're obviously next. You know.
I could just look at Jerry and wait.
Sure, if he's not involved, but he said that he's with that other guy. Maybe he's not a target. Maybe they are targeting only the loyal bosses.
Okay, let's have a talk to the
It's obviously
priest.
some sort of takeover struggle thing.
Mm.
Except for all this creepy extra stuff. But okay,
No,
let's take care of this.
Can I have a
immediately.
cue card?
Oh yes, a cue card. What an excellent idea.
I have two. I'll use one. Because I'm right now in doubt if we should go directly to the church or look for Pacino or do something else.
Okay, let me think a second. Using these cue cards is a little tricky.
Mm-hmm.
They have to mean something. So.
You know. So I obviously see the cue card and I'm like, you know what? Maybe actually we should look for the friend of the girlfriend. Because if the priest wanted the girlfriend, he's gonna want her friend too.
Yeah, but just that's the point. I mean, he dealt with the girlfriend, so he should know where the.
You don't know what he did with the girlfriend.
Is in my. Oh, I know because in my flashback I knew.
Yeah, but in your flashback, he just said he will take care of it.
Yeah, what I'm telling you, he said that he was going to take care of it.
Yeah,
so he knows.
But how did he take care of her?
That's why we have to ask him.
What if they're trying to kill the other woman too?
Which one?
Elise! Should I use like, is this from the cue card? Oh,
Well,
or
the point
is
is
it
you
like,
remember, you know some
like,
of these things.
Is there Scarletti's girlfriend, Rose? Or Rosé?
Yeah.
How are you supposed to, Rosé like the wine?
That's what I wrote.
Rosé? Her friend, Elise, she would know about these things. About what she was into.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I spent my days and nights in that place. I know stuff.
Sure, but I still have a thing to deal with the priest. Whatever. You can wait. I will follow you, I guess.
But where are we going to find find Elise?
We should have the priest.
Do I remember anything about Elise? Who
Well,
is she?
she was she was a friend of Scarlatti's ex-girlfriend who disappeared. And now she and she hasn't been seen since she hasn't been seen for a while. So if you want to find her, oh wait, give me the cue card back. That makes sense.
Scarlet.
Yeah, we're
I'm
not
being
going
very-
back there
Oh,
until we
Hold on.
have information.
we can strong arm it.
Sure. Why?
You didn't tell us everything.
You really want to die
really.
young and beautiful.
That's right.
Aha! Okay. Well, you know what? My second thought, let's just head towards the church.
Come on!
Let's just head towards the church.
You're right. Okay.
If you've seen Jose there, if you know that the priest has taken care of her, let's just go and ask him. And I say this loud enough.
Sure.
Gratuity violence, it does have to be against somebody some human, or it can be against a wall or something. My character wants to beat something up right now.
You can just do that, but it's not going to mean anything. This is
That's fine, just for popularity.
Okay.
It's for the show.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what we're going to do? Oh, do you have facade?
Nope.
Okay, that's too bad. Okay, facade means you can break something. So,
Okay, I can't do it.
here's the point. When you leave the building, and when you are going into the nastier part of the town where the church is, and you're keeping an eye out for somebody who might be following you, you do. As soon as the place becomes more tall, narrow buildings with alleys and things, that's when you see somebody in some kind of black and white outfit slip into the alley and watch you from there. It seems like they're trying to approach and then they don't approach.
Go ahead.
You have something called Go Ballistic.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you wanted to
No, it's just a bit too much for the idea.
Okay.
You want to use these things on opponents.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I don't want to use it against you.
Right.
I thank you. You don't want to come against me.
Yes.
I also don't want you to come against me. I want to trick her. Or them. Whoever it is that's following hers. So I'm going to say pull him to the side, like a little bit sort of to the corner, with the intention like if somebody wants to keep a direct line of sight, they're gonna have to come closer. And I'm going to tell him like, just sit here for a moment, please.
Sure.
And I don't know what to do here, but I'm gonna.
I can tell you.
Yes. Tell me.
Because as she just manages to step out into the light a little bit, and just for a moment you see somebody in what used to be a nice white dress that is all ripped and tattered at the bottom now, and she's got a black coat thrown over it. And of course she looks like an angel falling from heaven and maybe a little soiled. And she looks at you and starts to speak, and a hand comes from behind and grabs her, and you get the impression of lots of people there, and she goes, "Ah!" and she falls back into the alley.
God damn it. That's her!
Oh.
They got her! Chase!
It's time for some dramatic slow motion.
Well,
no, slow motion is.
Now it's real slow motion?
No, slow motion is when you are getting hit to avoid things.
Okay, so not the action one, but the cinematic one. Okay.
I want to use the soundtrack
Mm-hmm.
to raise the excitement level.
You got it. Okay.
And
I felt the soundtrack kick in right about there myself.
And I want to use.
Yeah, everybody, let's see. You coincidence or guts? What are you doing?
We could use a dynamic duo right now.
Yes.
Especially as now a bunch of people are spilling out of that alleyway with their hammers and their cross faces.
I definitely
and it's 4 or 5 in the morning now.
Would this count for gratuitous violence?
No, that's something that you would bring in. This is something I brought in.
Avenging Fury?
Well, if you want to. Okay, wait. Remember, first we allocate our dice.
Yeah.
Then you're going to use repertoires.
But there was something that was doubling.
Yes, that's true.
Guts? I don't remember what it was.
Right. That was one of the ones you mentioned. Avenging Fury will double your current guts for one sequence. And you will have to flash back to a scene in which innocent bystanders, hostages, friends, or family members are killed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
And then you, innocent bystanders, right? You just saw a bunch of them, right? Yeah. So that's true. So Avenging Fury, you can do this right now. And so for this sequence, you now take your number and double it, and that's your base dice. Okay. And then, and then how about you? How many dice? You're putting in how many dice? Just one or one batch?
6.
So how many will you put into your first action?
Well, I have 6 only for the first sequence.
Correct. Well, right now let's just worry about the sequence, okay? And you are outnumbered. There are 4 or 5 of these guys coming at you right now.
That means we act first.
Yes, it does.
And I have a gun. And I have bullshit with guns. And I want to do some guns bullshit. I don't know what guns bullshit do, though.
Oh, it just raises the excitement level.
Again? Excellent.
So it's max.
Let's mark. It's gonna be like in core or whatever. Is it max?
Yeah. Okay, just so you have your full dice.
Yeah.
And
I'm putting them all.
Soundtrack and guns, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got those, and you're going to use them all. How about you?
Same. I'm going to get all my guts into the fight.
And any repertoires?
Yes, I want to use a dynamic duo.
Dynamic duo.
Oh, excellent. This is quite cool. Dynamic duo means
I run. You shoot, I run.
Yeah. You collaborate with another character on a feat and automatically encore incitement for you both. And the idea, that jumps up.
I think we already had that.
Yeah, you already have it, but it doesn't say anything about combining the dice rolls though.
No.
But it is a single action. So I think since it's a single thing you were trying to do, I think that it actually will. If you just add up all the wounds at once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so when it says single action, it happens as a one-time thing.
Well, we are using all our things
you are.
Perfect.
So excellent. Okay, so what are you trying to do?
I'm shooting, he's hitting, and we are taking them down.
Okay, good enough.
We are running for that lady, and we're just taking them down.
Okay, excellent.
was part of number one.
Yeah, those